You're planning a visit to Israel. That's great, but have you considered roaming a bit off the beaten path and visiting Judea and Samaria? Why? Well, for starters, most of the biblical stories happen in this area. Hebron, where Avraham bought the first piece of Jewish real estate. Shiloh, where Hannah prayed and her son Shmuel had his prophecy. Mount Gerizim, where Yeshua blessed Israel, and the tomb of Yosef is just below. Walking on these hilltops, you can feel our forefathers walking alongside you. You can really connect to the story that brought us all here. Like no other place in Israel, those hills are still much like they were when they walked them. This natural setting hasn't changed much in the last 4,000 years. But it's not just the history, it's our future that you can walk through. As the prophet Yeshua said, "Merchok Adonai nir'a li, ve'avat olam ahavtich, al ken mashachti chesed." עוד אבנך ונבנית בתולת ישראל, עוד תעדי טופייך ויצאת במחול משחקים, עוד תטעי כרמים בערי שומרון, נטעו נוטעים וחיללו. Seeing the grapevines and tasting the award-winning wines is nothing short of a spiritual experience. But now, you're probably thinking, isn't all this dangerous? Well, the short answer is no. Let me explain to you a few simple facts, which you probably won't get on CNN. There are over 500,000 Israelis that freely live in these areas. Just like you, they go to work, go shopping and send their kids to school. And when there are some free time, they hike around the area and dip in some of the great springs we enjoy. The vast majority of the Arabs that live in this area maintain normal neighborly relations with their Jewish neighbors. A lot of them work with the Jews. It would be probably fair to say that most Arab neighborhoods in Europe are much less friendly than your typical Arab village here. All the areas in which we travel are under full Israeli control, so you don't need to worry about dealing with security issues. You should know that Judea and Samaria is divided into 3 different areas. A is the densely populated Arab cities. They are under Palestinian control, you should avoid going there. B is the smaller villages. They are governed by the Palestinian Authority and policed by Israel. C is everything else, and the places that are interesting to us. They are governed and controlled fully by Israel. You don't have to worry about knowing these areas, you just need to keep a few simple rules. Don't cross the big red sign into Arab cities. You can see them, they are in English, they look like this. Just don't cross them. Set your ways to avoid high-risk areas and AB territories, like this. That's it, really simple. Now, I'll leave it up to you to decide if you want to pass on these biblical landmarks, praying in Marat HaMachpelah, walking on the hills of Samaria, and tasting some of the best wines in the world. It is a truly amazing experience, just because CNN is making a buck selling the conflict. In any case, if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy answering them and helping you plan your trip to this historical part of Israel. Shalom from Israel. I'm Eli Riskin of Jewish Israel Tours.